What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Social Sig vlog. It is currently 6:30 on 4/20/2023, and having a great day, but an okay week. But I had a really great weekend last week. I feel like I've been getting a lot of stuff done for things that I just need to get done before my Europe trip, which feels really good. I passed an emissions test this morning, so that felt really nice. Also, I completed my taxes on Saturday, so that feels really good. I had a very interesting experience with the H&R Block agent. Shout out Paul for doing my taxes, and it was we got everything that needed to get done, and it was super seamless and way easier than I thought it would be, and just need to not procrastinate next year. Last weekend was really great. I spent some time on Friday traveling to Madison, and I had a show in Madison at the Set, which I played there in 8th grade for Launchpad Battle of the Bands in like 2012, so it was cool to be back there. Shout out Wood Music is a student-run organization that puts on shows at the UW Madison campus, and they're always like super nice and super helpful, so the show went really smoothly. I opened up for a dude named Milo and his band, and he was really chill. Didn't talk to him too much, but really cool dude, really nice guy from Minnesota. Learned his name is not Milo, it is actually Bobby. I thought that was kind of funny. And just kind of hung out. It was nice being like going on a solo trip because I could just do whatever I wanted to do. Play the songs I want to play, and normally I always play the songs I want to play, but just kind of on my own pace, which is always a nice change up. And had some friends come from Madison, and my buddy Miles was in town from Denver who was playing a show in Madison, so he came for a little bit. And then just met some new people, some people who've seen me play before in Madison that came out, and we chatted for a little bit. Some people bought merch, and it was really great. So then after the show, it ended pretty early, and then I got to see my friends in a band called Scam Likely from Milwaukee. They were playing Madison that night, and I went over to their show, which was a very short drive away, and caught their set, which was really fun. And then I drove home. And then what else? So then Saturday morning, I did my taxes, and then Saturday we had the show at the Back Room with Diet Light, and it had sold out on Wednesday of that week, and it was just such a crazy show. We opened up the night, and it went by too fast. Like, I think we might have sped through some songs, but we were allotted 30 minutes, and it was just such a fun show. I wish we were up there forever, but regardless, the night was great. Kangaroo Court played an amazing set after us, and then Diet Light played the best set I've ever seen them play. They played for about an hour, and the crowd was just crazy. Like sometimes I'll see like crowds at the Back Room like moshing in like a circle, but like I remember right when they started, the whole like front half, everybody was jumping and moshing and bouncing around. It was so cool and so fun. So shout out Diet Light, shout out Kangaroo Court, and everyone that came. Thank you so much, and thank you Pabst Theater for having another local bill at the Back Room. Really grateful to be doing those shows, and I don't know if the Milwaukee scene has seen so many consecutive backroom shows of local bills sold out like this. So really special moments in the Milwaukee scene, it feels. And John from the Violent Femmes came on the last song. Diet Light played. They ended on a Violent Femmes cover, and he like rushed to the side of the stage. I think he wanted to get on the drums, but no one really anticipated that, and all the bands got up on stage and were singing like that. It was the song Add It Up, so we're like, add it up, and it was just so chaotic and so fun. So yeah, thank you everyone for coming. It was just such a fun night to celebrate Diet Light's new album, and it is such a clean, concise project, so definitely listen to that if you guys are looking for something to listen to. And then after the show, there was an after party at the Diet Light Mansion House, which is like an old Milwaukee style house over in Brewers Hill, and it was just such a fun party. Just so many people came, and it was really, really fun. Towards the end of the night, there's a big pool table there too, and we were playing pool, and there's these two chicks who were running tables like the whole night. And I was playing with my friend Zach, who's also the designated roadie of Social Sig. And we were playing, and we were on the 8-ball, and there's a bank shot I had to make, and it was so fun. Just it was so funny. Just everybody like gathered around, and I hit it, it banked, and it just went right into the pocket I was aiming for. So that just felt like so cool, so badass. So that was a fun moment. And then Monday was just cold. The warm weather just went away. All last week was so nice, and it just kind of hit me like a train. But work is fine this week. Leasing apartments like crazy. Lots of move-ins coming up, but also really focused on Europe, and also the show tomorrow at the Majestic Theater. We're playing in Madison again. So really, really excited for this show at the Majestic Theater. This will be our biggest Madison show yet. It is for a band called Seesaw. They're having an album release, and they're from Madison. And as of like a week and a half ago, I think we're at 80 tickets sold. So, and the Majestic Theater is like the Pabst Theater, just much smaller, about half the size, but still like a really cool, like really pretty venue as far as a theater goes, I guess. And it's like 600 cap. But really, really, really excited to play this show. We got Jacob Olson filling in on bass because Austin can't make it, which we jammed on Monday or Tuesday at practice, and it felt really, really solid. So excited to play. And looking forward to it. On Tuesday after band practice too, we did a band photo shoot, the first Social Sig band photo shoot ever, just to get our ducks in a row for marketing shows for the summer, like the Turner Hall Ballroom I plan to announce next week, and then also the Summerfest in June. So I think I might post tomorrow about Summerfest. I sent in all my contracts last week, so just never heard a response. So I think I'm gonna announce it, so to speak. No one said we couldn't announce it, so I'm just gonna announce it because I really, really want to get as many people there as possible, and it's gonna be great. So, and then Sunday just kind of hung around, and this whole week I've been watching Star Wars still. Last night we just finished the 6th episode. What is it? New Hope, A New Hope, something, Empire Strikes Back, and then Return of the Jedi. And just finished Return of the Jedi, and man, I forgot how good those old ones were. For a while, I think most of my life I've been just kind of ripping on, or maybe just staying away from the old Star Wars because they're just outdated. But those things hold together, and they're fun. They're good movies, and really, really respect those movies and just the impact they had on culture, and can see why. And it's really great to watch those. So, if you haven't watched the Star Wars in order, it's definitely a good watch, and it feels they definitely all tie together. And it's just I think it's like one of those things. Like you just kind of have to watch them, like Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings. Granted, I haven't seen Lord of the Rings yet, and then Star Wars. Oh my gosh, is the sun out right now? Crazy. It's just storming earlier. But things are going well, and just getting ready for Europe. I just got a new journal because I finished my journal last week. This last journal, I had spent all of I think August 26th till April 17th was the last day, or 18th. So that feels really good, just like a new chapter of me and my story, and writing. And I really treasure these journals I've been accumulating for the last few years, and it's cool to look back and read like where I was at the time, and they're a very special part of my life, and I'm excited to like read back at them when I'm like 40 or something. So so excited for Europe. I don't want to talk too much about it just to put it like out there in the road, but going to Europe. And if you want some more details on where I'm going, definitely just message me and ask me, I guess. And then Also, next week, Thursday, we're playing at the Cobra Lounge in Chicago. And then, yeah, headed off to Europe. So the Cobra Lounge is with Super Cake, Blue Cart, and Life Looks Good. So that's going to be a really fun show as well. And yeah, excited to post these new pictures that we took. So I'm going to go over tonight, and my girlfriend's cooking up some dinner right now. It might be a little late. And so sorry, Sheila, if you're waiting on me for dinner. I'm also very hungry. And yeah, just cooking along. Trying to be very present as usual. I feel like I always say that. But really, really trying not to take anything for granted. And like playing these like big shows in Milwaukee, like the Back Room, we were kind of like taken aback a little bit because this is the 4th sold out show we played at the Back Room, and it almost just feels like, I mean, like every time we've been there now, I mean, coming back, like, it just feels so used to us and like we're so comfortable with it. The nerves aren't as high, and for whatever reason, like I just really don't want it to seem like I'm not appreciative of those moments. I guess I'm just more prepared and less like nervous for these shows, but which is a good thing. But also, yeah, it's just an interesting ride on how just these shows have been so crazy, and so grateful to play them. And it's I know that they won't be forever, so but keeping it going as we're going. So next week also I'm having Kelsey from Cactus Club on the podcast, so really excited to talk with Kelsey about lots of stuff in the Milwaukee scene, and about booking and what to do as an artist, and hoping that a lot of people can listen to it who have not a lot of experience in booking and maybe just managing their band or project. And I think Kelsey has a lot of good insight on that, so really excited to pick her brain about it. And then the Diet Light podcast I posted last week, so you can check that out on YouTube or anywhere you can stream podcasts. It's pretty much on everything. I'm pretty sure it's on Spotify for sure, but maybe Apple Music. I still got to confirm that. Yeah, I got some new merch as well last week, and I've been selling those. We played a new song on Saturday called Wonderin' that I finished writing like last week, I think Thursday after I vlogged maybe. And got a lot of good responses on that. Like almost every person that came up to me after the show that said good job, they also mentioned like, oh, I really love that new song. So feeling really good about that. Excited to record that one. It's not even recorded or anything, so got to get into the studio to do that. And yeah, not sure if there's anything else to talk about, but yeah, really looking forward to Europe and just soaking it in for a little bit. I have the idea of bouncing back and forth in my head that I want to, like unplug from all social media and just like really soak it all in, and just journal a lot and travel and meet people. And I think I'm kind of leaning towards that, or at least very much dumbing down my use on social media. And yeah, this trip is very important to me, I guess, but also at the same time having very low expectations for anything. So also this last week I mentioned it was just cold and dark, and a little bit of a low after how nice it was last week. But I felt like I couldn't very articulate my words very well. Just my brain just felt very foggy. Maybe it's because I haven't been eating the best, because I don't have a lot of food in my place right now, because I'm not trying to have any leftovers at my house before I leave for a trip. So yeah, trying to eat my greens, eat some apples, and drink my water, I guess. So yeah, staying healthy. And yeah, I haven't really been working out either, so, but I have been going on a lot of walks when it was nice outside. So I don't know, I'm just rambling at this point. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody, as usual. Big announcements coming, as you know, because I talk about them all pretty openly on here. So this is like a little exclusive insight into what's going on. And yeah, I guess see you next week. Maybe I'll vlog on Wednesday, because I'm leaving for Chicago right after work on Thursday. So thank you all. Love you all so much. I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you guys are having a good spring so far. And hope to see you soon. I love you. Bye.